Good morning, Twin Flames. Welcome back to my channel. This is Charlotte at Happy Twins 1111. So thank you so much for all of you that have volunteered so far for my research project into the Twin Flame light activation. If this is the first time you've heard about this, there is some information in the box below. We are still looking for volunteers, but we're trying to narrow it down now to volunteers in the twin flame connection at a specific stage in their journey. There's just to kind of fill the gaps, because we need a kind of average distribution of twin flame types, if you would like, for want of a better word. So before you volunteer to take part, please read the information in the description box below and make sure that you correspond with the stages and everything that we're still looking to fill in terms of those gaps. I'm so excited by the response, and I'm really excited to get started with this work. We're going to make a start this evening on some of the applications we've had already, and yes, very exciting stuff. I've got a feeling this is going to be really magical and special. Oh, such good things happening. Honestly, I only set this channel up barely 3 weeks ago and so much has happened. Thank you all so much for your support, for your ongoing words of just absolute kindness and affirmation. It really, affirms that I'm in the right place. I'm doing the right stuff. And it just couldn't have worked out better. I'm so grateful and humbled and excited. My God, am I excited. So thank you so much. Thank you. As usual, please like, comment and share and subscribe. It's so helpful. It keeps this channel going. If I don't get private bookings and all the rest of it, it's very difficult for me to dedicate time to this. Because I do have to earn money like everyone else. I have bills to pay. So if you're called to donate, you can find that information in the box below. You can also find information about how to get a private reading from me. You will also find there the timestamps and the decks used. So once you've picked a pile, you can go straight to that timestamp rather than looking through all of them. So we're just going to have a quick look today at what the Divine Feminine can do to help move forward. I know that a lot of you are stuck in the kind of runner-chaser stage and you're hurting. And I've been there, I know how that feels. So my objective today is to give you some guidance on, what you're not acknowledging about your connection and the bit you need to do. And I have spoken about this in my other videos, but, it's really normal, I think, for us to get stuck in that part of the journey. There are, 7 or 8 stages of the twin flame connection. And the most painful part is definitely, that first separation, and then that on-off kind of runner-chaser dynamic that seems to happen for a while before we settle down. But you can break through that. And once you break through, you will be in a much, much happier place. And it's really hard to believe when you're in that stage that you can ever feel happy, that you can ever release the pain you're feeling. And, we absolutely convince ourselves at that stage that we can only be happy if we reach union with our twin. Actually, that's what keeps you stuck there. It's the realization that you can be happy and love self and give yourself that love and heal that pain in yourself that releases you from that stage and moves you closer to union. So pick a pile today, Divine Females, my beautiful sisterhood, and let's have a look at what you can do to heal and to press forward on your journey in a positive way. As always, this is a beautiful community here. I have got a discussion page. I'm going to open a post on there where we can all chat about this. Obviously, you can use the comment box below. But, I think my favourite thing about this community is that we're all here in one place. There aren't many people in my immediate circle that understand the twin flame journey. I'm sure it's the same for the rest of you. Even though more and more twins are waking up, it seems to be quite rare. And for people that don't understand the twin flame journey, they think we're mad, don't they? They think we're fucking crazy. So it's really hard to get that support, but it is here. That's the beautiful thing about YouTube, about these readings, about you guys coming to watch them, when we can all comment, discuss and support one another. So, make sure you're using that outlet if you're feeling bad about this or you need that support. We're all here for you, and you can always email me as well. So pile 1. Whoa. Well, that was really quick. Got one card out already. I'm just going to move these back a little bit. So we've got a bit more room. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Wands out. So if this is you, Divine Feminine, you're at the beginning of your spiritual journey. If you've picked this pile and you're stuck in this painful attachment stage. Oh, there was another one that turned over here as well. I'm going to take that. Okay, so what's come out there is this Nine of Wands reversed, you know, of not feeling able to move out of this feeling of it. Oh, there's another one that's turned over of this nightmare. And that's the Six of Swords reversed, refusing the transition, refusing to see what needs to be done to move to the next stage. So if you've picked this pile, you know, I can see you're in a lot of pain. You're really struggling with this. Let's see what we can do, or what you can do to move forward. Now, if I pause for a moment, if you've not watched my videos before, I channel a guide called Arthur. He works with me only with tarot. His job is to help me understand the messages in the cards. And if I pause, it's because I'm channeling him. Okay, so, you know, I feel like this Divine Feminine as well, her twin flame has run, and he's run hard. He's in this, I don't know her energy. He's blanking you, he's blocking you, he's rejecting you. He's not acknowledging this connection, and I know how much that stings. I've been there. But you can move past this. So let's see what you need to do to heal. What aren't you acknowledging? What aren't you acknowledging? So you're not surrendering to the experience. You know, you're too, I don't know if I can actually say you're too grounded in reality. Okay, so Arthur's saying it's not about being too grounded, it's about not acknowledging your higher self, not acknowledging this spiritual connection. You've come to terms with the idea of this twin flame journey, you're accepting that, but you're not seeing that this means you are a very spiritual person, that you're being called by spirit. And we see this rejection again with the Eight of Wands in reverse. You know, this is about rapid forward change, and you're resisting it. You're resisting the signs you're getting from spirit. You're not able to acknowledge them because you don't have confidence in your connection. You're too stuck in this real world 3D view. And you might be a bit embarrassed as well. I don't think you're... you know, you're newly awakened, you're not used to spirit. Arthur's saying you will be. Oh, will you be? You absolutely will be. So what else have we got here? Yeah, so again, the Knight of Wands, rejecting that spiritual journey, rejecting that spiritual mission. So Divine Feminine, you know, you need to understand that the key to your healing, the key to releasing yourself from this attachment pain that you're feeling is to surrender to the spiritual experience. When we turn these cards upright, and, you know, the Nine of Wands is about not giving up. It's about, you know, really persevering. And the Eight of Wands is about rapid incoming changes of a spiritual nature that you need to acknowledge you're not acknowledging yet. So, you know, you've got to remember that the twin flame journey is about unconditional love, and unconditional love starts with self. When you love yourself unconditionally, that's when you achieve true love and true happiness, and that's when you'll find real peace from this stage of your journey and move into surrender and acceptance. So I know it's really hard. Another one turned over. They never turn over like this. I know it's really hard and it seems impossible, but you just have to trust that this is what you're called to do. This is what actually drives you closer to union. We've got the Seven of Cups reversed here. You're not seeing all the options and support available to you. There's a lot of stuff you're just not acknowledging about this journey. You can't race towards union. I remember being in that place of just thinking, oh God, you know I need to do this healing, but why can't we do it together? Why can't I just be with my twin? I just, this absolute longing. You just want it so bad. I get it. I really do. But, you know, in refusing to take responsibility for your own healing, for your own self-love, for your own self-acceptance, you're just holding union back. You have to accept that the key to that is to do that work within yourself, to take those steps. And, you know, we're all here for you. So in terms of, another one's just turned over. So the wheel is turning. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is a very auspicious card. It's about divine timing. It's about good fortune. And I've never had this on this card. This is Bjork. But as I put that down, Arthur said to me, "It's oh so quiet." You know that song of hers? It's oh so still. You need to take that peace. You need to meditate. You need to give yourself that time out to connect with spirit. And if you're not sure how to do that, please email me. I'm a meditation teacher. I'm very happy to send you some instructions about how you can get started. And it, you know, this is the key. It's when you start taking that time to calm your mind from all these rushing emotions and to really connect with spirit, this is when that wheel will turn for you. This is when that, you know, things will start happening and things will start moving forward in a positive way. So what else can you do? Let's see. It's the Eight of Cups reversed. So you need to let it all out. You need to release this emotion so that you can begin this journey in a positive way. And the Eight of Cups is about going on this personal inner quest. 8 is the number of infinity. It comes back in on itself. Yeah, it's a never-ending journey, but you haven't begun that yet. You haven't got on that path. And, you know, a lot of twin flames, they miss this vital ingredient of the twin flame journey. If you're a twin flame, you're called to be a spirit worker, a light worker. You know, that's what twin flame union is about. It's about learning unconditional love so that you can spread that message outwards in whichever way resonates with you. You know, there are all manner of different light workers, so many different kinds, and you need to step into this path. You need to find the support to enable you to do that. The right people will present themselves. So we've got the Six of Wands in reverse and the Chariot. So Arthur's saying that for you, if you've chosen this path, victory will be yours very quickly. Once you turn all of these cards upright and unblock those energies, once you acknowledge this journey and the things you need to do, you will move forward very, very quickly. That's what this Chariot energy shows us. And you'll be very successful. You can find peace very, very quickly once you've stepped into that journey, once you've accepted this part and surrendered to it. You know, trust that you can't detach from your twin flame. So this is win-win. When you step into that journey, you know, you're going to be happy. It's that simple. With or without your twin, you will be happy. And trust. Trust yourself. Trust that you have the strength. Arthur's saying you must trust. You believe in this journey, but you don't believe in spirit. They're trying to reach you. You're getting a lot of signs that you're not acknowledging. You must learn to trust yourself. Right, let's get some oracle cards as well. I'm going to use the Work Your Light deck because they give beautiful spiritual messages. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And Arthur's saying you're already drawn to a specific spiritual methodology. It could be, he's saying Reiki. You've been for Reiki and you felt better from it. So do your Reiki 1. Okay, become a practitioner so you can give yourself that healing. Reiki 1 allows you to heal self and your close friends and family. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Awakening. Wow, so powerful. So play, have fun and celebrate. Allow yourself to let your hair down. You've been stuck indoors, dwelling on this, feeling miserable, refusing to partake in life. Okay, the first thing you need to do is get out with your friends, connect with the sisterhood, connect with other women on this journey, connect with people that can lift you up. You need to get out, have fun, regroup with your social network. That's really, really important. And look, I love this. She's swimming in a cocktail glass. Go for cocktails. Invite your friends out. Stop moping. Get out the house. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Reiki is coming up really strongly for me. If you haven't done your Reiki 1, it's not expensive. Don't believe anyone that tells you can be attuned on the internet. You need to meet someone. You need to find a local Reiki practitioner. Trust that the right one will present themselves to you. It's not mega expensive. It's a worthwhile investment when you consider what you'll spend on Reiki treatment, and you can give yourself Reiki. And this will help deeply connect you with spirit. When you have your first Reiki attunement, it does act as a trigger for awakening. Trust your path. This is what Arthur said on the same card. This came up over this 6 of Wands reverse. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? That is such an important question to ask yourself, because the support is there. You only have to reach out for it and it will come. When you ask, it is given. If you're not connected with your guides, your angelic counsel, whatever you can, whatever spiritual belief system resonates with you, trust that you have a spiritual council of guides that are there to support you. And whether you can hear them or not, see them or not, doesn't matter. They can't act without your permission. So you just have to ask them for your help. So trust that you are supported, and tell them what it is you want. Tell them what support you need. Tell them which direction you want to move in. Awakening. You're definitely at the beginning of your journey. You're still going through this. Energetic updates, a new way of being, integration. You are being lifted. You are rising. You are ascending. Trust that this journey is going to be incredible. You are going to be high as a kite and feeling amazing very soon. I'm excited for you. This is really beautiful. I hope it was helpful. So let's move on to part 2. Oh, how uplifting. That was lovely. Love doing these ones. I do feel like I get the most kind of buzzy, nice feelings off this part. You guys mostly seem to just want to know what's going on in your DM's head, and I get that. I do too. We all want those updates. But you can't let that distract you from your work. And I don't like to call it work, actually, because that makes it sound hard or unappealing. And it's not. Your work is... The work you do on yourself is the most important part of this journey. It's the most uplifting, wonderful part. That's what I've done, and I'm in such a better place. I'm just so happy. I don't read with the reversals of this deck. So, pile 2. See what we got for you. Oh, this is lovely. So I feel like you're a bit further ahead on this journey. You've accepted you need to do the work, and after this period of, thinking like, I hate my twin flame, I'm going to try and cut the cords, I just can't do this anymore, I'm so sick of being in pain. You've not given up, and you've bust through to the next part of that journey. You're at that new beginning where you're starting to see progress. You're starting to feel more uplifted. You're starting to feel better. And I see you really charging forward now with this healing. So, well done. Let's stick with it, because you're doing really good. Don't lose hope. I know that when you're at this bit, when you're first starting to make progress, you almost feel like you're kind of wobbling and teetering on the edge of something, and you're just frightened that pain's going to come back. Trust that you can step over the edge. That's what Arthur's telling me. He's saying, step over the edge. Trust that you can fall and you will be caught. Your spiritual counsel is there for you. But you've already done a lot of work. You've been really diligent and very grounded in this work. We've got the King of Pentacles here, which really shows us that, you're beginning to connect with the reality of this situation. And with the Ace of Pentacles, that's a beautiful new start. With the moon here, you're really beginning to connect and listen to your higher intuition. So what can you do to move forward? The Eight of Cups. You need to really step into that journey, really embrace it. There's a Tower moment still to come. Arthur's telling me that's gonna push you forward. Okay. So you are blocking yourself. Okay, I feel like you get all up in your head about this. You try and rationalize it too much. And you don't trust the signs that are coming towards you, and you're trapped with your own lack of belief in self and your own connection to spirit. You're getting there, you're learning to listen, but you need to push yourself over that edge. You need to take that leap of faith and trust that you'll be caught. The Eight of Cups is urging you to get on that path and commit to it. Okay, there is going to be a Tower moment in your twin flame connection which is going to thrust you forward. It's going to push you over the edge. That's what's coming. It's going to push you, but you've got to get out of your headspace about this. You're really trying to rationalize it. When these things happen and you question them, these kind of prods from spirit, these signs from spirit, at first you feel that beautiful magic inside of you, that lovely tingle that kind of reassures you that spirit's there, and then you try and rationalize it and you dismiss it because you don't believe that you are spiritual. You don't believe wholeheartedly that you are this light worker. I'm really getting this. What, me? Not me. It's like you believe that others can do this work, but you don't believe in yourself, and you know that you need to embrace that journey. You've taken steps. You've really moved forward quite dramatically and you're charging ahead, but you're still not connecting with that inner belief that you are this. You're still not fully stepping into that journey. And you can take off. Trust that you won't fall, that you'll be caught. Okay, you've still got a lot of healing to do. You've got to let go of the disappointment and the regret about this twin flame connection. I know it hurts. I know you've been hurt. And that's part of your healing. It's, and it's not about blocking it down. When we get negative feelings, it's not about suppressing them or ignoring them. We have to work through them. It's about being able to accept them. And once you've expressed that and you've moved through that pain, that disappointment, that regret that you're feeling at how it didn't work out between you and your twin, that's when you get to the other side and have higher perspective. And you have to remember that it will work out with your twin. Just because it's not working out now, just because it hasn't worked out in the past, doesn't mean it won't in future. You will always be connected to your twin as they will you. They can run as far and fast as they like. They can't get away from you just as you can't get away from them. So, allow that to reassure you. Yeah, there's a karmic partner there, isn't there? You need to process that hurt. And you also need to trust that that's part of your journey, that karmic partner serves your twin and it serves you, because it allows you to purge and release all of this feelings of abandonment, rejection, attachment that you're still carrying from childhood. This journey and stepping into it is what allows you to finally step into your own power and love yourself and believe in yourself. And trust me, when you give yourself that self-love, that's true love. You will never feel anything else like it. The love you've looked for all along was always inside of you. And that's the best love. It's the best love that you can give yourself. So let's see what the mighty oracle, I love this oracle, has to offer by way of advice. Just say yes. There's three people in this. You've got to say yes to that karmic. You've got to come to terms with that situation and say, yes, I accept this. I understand it serves my twin. It serves me because I need to heal. And this is triggering that purging of emotion that needs to come out and needs to be dealt with. Just say yes to healing. Say yes. Double mission, channeling and uplifting in humanity. Now, trust that, you were meant for this journey, that you are a light worker, that you are deeply spiritual, and that, when you step into this journey, much like I have, much like the other twin flame readers on this channel have, we're all doing work for the collective in different ways. And not just the collective, I don't only work with twin flames. I'm able to use this peace, this spiritual power, for want of a better word now, to heal and help others. And that's the most uplifting and beautiful part of this journey for me, that having learned to love myself, having turned that love inwards, I am now overflowing with love, and I am now equipped to help others find that self-love inside of themselves, to find that healing they need. You know, this is your mission as well. It's not just about working towards union with your twin flame. Double mission. It's about channeling and uplifting humanity. That's why we're here. The world's in a mess and it needs us. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into beginning. You've got beautiful ideas. Trust that your dreams can be manifested. I feel like you have dreams about being a healer, being a light worker. You know, in these dreams, you're supporting people, you're victorious in that, and you're feeling people, you're feeling the gratitude. Okay, so take that feeling that you connect with in your dreams and allow it to strengthen you, because that feeling is the best feeling. That's why I do this work. When someone sends me their feedback, their thanks, when they express their gratitude, I get a lift that is so empowering and so beautiful. It's the best part of this journey. You need to step into that. You're powerful. And play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. You know, this came out for pile 1. Reconnect with your friendship group. So Arthur's saying you're going to find that support within the twin flame community as well. There are friends nearby, you may not have met them yet, that are on this twin flame journey. When you start connecting with that work, when you start connecting with that network of people that are spiritual by nature, you're going to meet other twins. But you need to get out there and socialise. Don't be afraid. And if you're scared about how to broach the twin flame subject, because I know a lot of people perceive it to be a little bit crazy, some people don't believe in it, you know, just ask people, what do you think about twin flames? I was reading about it the other day. It's a lovely way to introduce it into the conversation and get the reassurance from the people you're speaking to, as to whether they believe and can support you in that. You know, if you're getting a negative response, just move on. Don't talk to them about it again. If you get a positive response, that will open the floodgates for you to tap into that support network. Arthur's really guiding me to choose one more. Protection. Call back your power. Okay, this is really important. I'm really glad I chose this. So, your twin flame's karmic. Your twin flame's karmic is less than savoury. She understands spirit and she is sabotaging your connection. She is she's sending negativity towards you. You need to learn how to protect and ground yourself. If you don't know how to do that, email me. I will send you instructions. But this is saying call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. So, you know, that's about fragmented soul loss. It's about making sure that you've not got any negative attachments. I do offer spirit release therapy. Unfortunately, it's quite expensive. If you fit in with the... look at the volunteer stuff I'm asking for in the description box. If you fit in with the requirements, add yourself to the list, because you'll get a free spiritual health check as part of that. You need that. Okay, I hope that helps part 2. Say yes to healing. You're nearly there. You're about to break through. I can feel it. Okay, part 3. Let's see where you're at. Oh, part 3. This is lovely. So I really see you overflowing with emotion at the moment. You're a little bit ungrounded with it, and you're a little bit lost in terms of your material affairs, because you've been so focused on spirit that you've kind of fallen by the wayside with your other work. But you are in a beautiful place. You're actually very close to union. This is lovely. So Arthur's saying to me that You know, this is a really powerful new beginning for you. You've done a lot of work, but you need to ground yourself. You need to ground yourself and you need to focus on your 3D reality. Yes, we are spiritual beings, but we are incarnated in physical form. We're living on planet Earth. We're living in our physicality, and you can't ignore that. You have to start focusing on your actual earthly affairs. All the practical stuff that you've allowed to fall by the wayside. I'm getting that you're ignoring bills, that they're piling up and you're just not opening them. And you feel happy. You know, somehow you're getting through this situation, you feel happy, but you can't ignore that forever because it will get on top of you. So trust that you can resolve it. Trust that you can manifest the support you need to get on top of that, but don't ignore it. It's time to confront it now. It's time to... you know, ground yourself and be much more balanced in this. But I do see that you're very close to union. You're strong right now. I love this Strength card because we see her holding this light. You see that? She is really holding that light, releasing negativity. She's got it in her right hand, which is the hand we release from. Yeah, and the Knight of Wands. He's got this wand in his left hand. So you are really, really, I feel like you're a powerful healer. You're learning to receive and release in a very powerful way that can heal others as well as yourself. You know, you're a natural empath as well. This is beautiful, but you need to balance, you need to ground. You need to start turning, that's mad. So just, you need to start turning that into manifesting abundance. And that's what the Ten of Crystals is. It's about abundance, about stepping in to that material reward. And Arthur's telling me it's very important to let you know that you shouldn't feel bad about making money from your spiritual gifts, because it's just an energy exchange, and the energy that we exchange in Earth is currency, it's money, and you need that to live, and you're entitled to live comfortably and securely, and you're allowed to have everything you need and want. Don't feel bad about that. You're giving back so much. So you need to start accepting payment for the work you're doing, and you need to trust that you're very close to union. This is a really beautiful lineup for you. Yes, 9 of Cups. So we've got the 9 and the 10. So I say you're very close to union. You literally are. 10 is the number of completion, and you're in this 9 phase of, really... Look, we see her heart chakra glowing, really stepping into joy, stepping into self-love, appreciating your gifts, overflowing with love and gratitude. And this is when you can really start healing and helping people. So I'm very happy for you. This is beautiful. It's very, very powerful. You are the Queen of Wands. You are the Empress, Divine Feminine. Oh my God, Page of Crystals. I love this so much. Okay, so trust that you have really embraced your Divine Feminine power. These 2 cards to me are the Divine Feminine cards. You've got the Empress, who is the ultimate Divine Feminine, and the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Spirit, the Queen of Fire. This card keeps flying out for us. We love this card, don't we, Ali? We love this card. So, you are in this beautiful, beautiful place. But there's another reminder here. These are all the cards in this row are about earthly matters. Don't hold yourself back. Don't be slow to sort out your material affairs. It's very important. And I'm also being shown with this 5 that there is still a little bit of spiritual imbalance, and that's because of this. That's because you're in this energy of not wanting to charge, of not paying attention to your earthly affairs. And this is the last hurdle for you, so that you can make that a 6. That's about being victorious in spirit. You really need now to mature and grow up and take your finances seriously, so that you can... you do this by asking spirit for that support, by manifesting that support, by trusting that when you ask it is given. And you have to start charging for your work. It's really important. So let's see what the Oracle has to add to that. What a beautiful reading. I'm so happy for you, Pile 3. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. This came up for one of the other piles. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Trust that you were meant to be on this. This is divine journey. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. So dance with life, okay? Dance with earthly life. Dance with your physical life. You need to mold those two now. You've been so wrapped up in spirit. And break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. That's what this 5 is about. Okay? Break that chain now and step into abundance. So this is really beautiful. You know this already. You know you've got a mission to channel and uplift, to heal others. And, trust that this is divine intervention. It's happening for you, not to you. It's happening for you. This was always meant to happen for you. And do something to change your energy. And this is about, again, this has come up on the row of crystals, which is pentacles. It's about your earthly affairs. You've got to change that energy now. You've got to accept that you can charge for this work. That was really beautiful. Well done, Pile 3. I'm really proud of you. You're doing so well. So happy to see someone moving forward on this journey. Beautiful. I'm excited for you. So excited for you. Okay, Part 4, let's see where you're at. Wow. This deck's really tingling in my hands. There's some very important messages for you if you've chosen this pile. Okay. So you're not happy right now. You're in a bad place. And sorry, I'm just channeling Arthur. Arthur's saying you're resisting joy. You're not acknowledging it. You're not seeing it's there because, like a couple of the other guys in these piles, the other divine feminines, you're only seeing joy as being attainable at union. And you are resisting, you are very defensive of the messages that are coming towards you. You're not accepting them. And your spiritual counsellor are really trying very, very hard to reach you. And you're not letting them in. You're not letting them in. And you need to. You've been stuck here for a long time. Arthur's telling me you've really been stuck here for a very long time. You're very stubborn, you know, and I'm feeling a lot of bitterness to your divine masculine twin. You know, you're really in this place of, well, fuck him. I'm blocking him. I'm not doing this anymore. I won't tolerate this. You know, you're really rejecting him and you don't understand that that's rejecting self. You're rejecting yourself. In rejecting this connection, you reject self. This journey is about self-love. Yeah, you're not in your divine feminine power. You've not stepped into it. We've got the Empress reversed there. You are really resisting. You've got to get out of your head. This is another one that doesn't believe in spirit. You are trapped by your own rational, intellectual mind. It's self-entrapment. You're trapped in this part of the journey, and all you're focused on is your divine masculine. This is a very powerful lineup here. Look, you've got the Empress in reverse and the Emperor upright. And there's a lot of bitterness here. There's a lot of anger, a lot of resentment. You need to purge and release that. You need to understand those triggers there to serve you. And you're really refusing to engage with him. I feel like you've blocked him, you've cut him off. and you're stuck in this Seven of Swords energy. And you see this little mouse is balancing. It's so vulnerable. This tiny little mouse hanging on for dear life, refusing to let go of that which entraps him. I feel like you're a very strong and independent lady, and you just don't like how vulnerable this connection has made you feel. You're refusing to surrender to it. Wow. You've got some imbalances at home as well that's not helping. I get that. There's problems at home. You're not able to express yourself emotionally. You're too vulnerable. You don't think you're vulnerable. You think you're strong. I'm going to make this one a bit longer because you need this. Honestly, this whole deck is tingling in my hands right now. You need some home truths. So I get there's problems at home. You don't feel like you have an outlet for that expression either. And I was saying this to some of the other divine feminines, these paths at the beginning of this journey. Reach out. That support is there when you ask for it. You've just got to look in the right place. Comment down below. Let us know how you're feeling. Connect with other twin flames. Connect with other divine feminines. You're not stepping in to this journey at all. You're resisting it. You're not used to connecting with your feelings, and you don't like feeling vulnerable. And this divine masculine that's rejected you, you're so hateful and full of bitterness about it, and you're not seeing that that's blocking you. And you need to release and purge that. You really need to let those emotions go. You need to step into that Nine of Swords energy, which does sting. It stings. When you start expressing this and talking about it and really acknowledging the pain, you have to go through a period of suffering. You have to say yes to suffering. Trust that it serves you, that it helps you ascend and move past it. Because when you do that, that's when you begin. And look, this is the Fool. This is the beginning of a new journey. But look how happy and free that lady looks. And look, she's got that little Bambi there. She's embracing vulnerability. She's understanding that her big, compassionate heart isn't a vulnerability, it's her strength. Okay? Falling in love with what you perceive to be the wrong man doesn't make you weak. First of all, he's not the wrong man, he's your twin, but you are not weak. You have so much strength. You're just not seeing it. You're seeing this all back to front and wrong. You're seeing that you've been made a fool of. But you need to step into this journey and embrace transformation. This is such a powerful card because this lady is surrounded by this beautiful rainbow light. She's embracing the light, and it's surrounded by butterflies. Transformation, embracing transformation, embracing this journey, embracing your vulnerability and understanding it's a strength. It's definitely not a weakness. I'm going to pull a few more for you. Stop spying on him. Let him go. Right. And he's got someone else. And you know that. And that's what's hurting you. And, you've not even had that out with him. You've not healed. I'm thinking his karmic is Cancerian. He's an earth sign. You need to heal, girl. You need to reach out for support. You need to release these emotions. You need to stop blocking them. You don't have to have conflict with him. You don't have to. In fact, I'm guided to tell you, Arthur's saying, don't reach out to him. Stop spying on him. Stop torturing yourself with what he's up to with his karmic. You don't need to do that. You need to focus on you now. You need to step into this Empress energy, into this new journey. You really do. I'm feeling a lot of pain from this divine feminine. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations and dreaming a new world into beginning. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution and expression. This has come up in this row. Yeah, the fourth card. I want to show you the other cards that are in this row with it. Come out of the cave, persecution and expression. We've got that trapped Eight of Swords, refusing to let go and see. We've got the Nine of Swords, refusing to step into that suffering. And we've got the Three of Swords reversed, refusing to heal. Share your voice. Learn to express yourself. Find someone that can help you and support you through this. It's expression. Come out of the cave. Share your voice. You really need help with this, girl. You can't do this on your own. You need help right now. You need someone to talk to. You're not going to get that at home. I feel like your home life is really dysfunctional at the moment as well, and that's not helping. Birthing a new age, bringing new creations, dreaming a new world into being a pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You're very, very intuitive. And Arthur's telling me you knew about this karmic before you had any evidence of her being real. You're very intuitive. You need to embrace those intuitive gifts, because when you step into this journey and you start healing, you're gonna find yourself ascending to a much higher perspective, and where you can give comfort, love, and healing, and words of reassurance. You're a reader. Get yourself some tarot cards. You're very, very intuitive. And the Age of Light. Oh, I got goosebumps all over when that came out. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You've been intuitive all of your life, and you've not acknowledged it. You've not believed that you are intuitive. You've not believed that you are this psychic all-knowing person. You've never really truly stepped into that journey and embraced it. And you need to understand that's what's going to heal you. Okay? But first and foremost, you need to step out of that cave and reach out and find other people on this journey that are going to help you release all of this pent-up emotion, this bitterness, this anger you're feeling, so you can move to the next stage. You're going to be okay. Arthur's telling me that when you step through this, you are going to be a very well-known, very powerful force in the Twin Flame Collective. You're going to be really, really powerful. You're a natural-born light worker. Wow. So guys, please do comment, like, and subscribe. Do let me know down below which pile you picked and how it resonated for you. I love getting that feedback. Again, if you feel called to donate, please do. That really helps me out at the moment. I'm dedicating a lot of time to this channel, and that can only happen if I'm, receiving the income to support me in doing that. If you would like to donate a deck of cards instead, I love a new tarot deck. It's my favourite thing ever. You can do that by emailing me and asking me what's on my wish list. I don't keep one on Amazon because they don't always carry the decks I'm after, so I don't have a big Amazon wish list. That's why I've not posted a link, but drop me an email if you would like to buy decks so that we can keep the readings fresh. Thank you so much. See you guys soon.